I'm wondering, it seems to me that QR have enjoyed quite a lot of success, possibly more success than people predicted in the market. And I think one of the reasons for that is because it's so easy to create a QR code and put it on a sticker and share it with your friends and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And I'm wondering what people's perception on the importance of the long tail when it comes to this kind of interaction.
With technology like this, it's not just about trying to do half a dozen things. It's about, if you're going to be enormously successful in technology, you've got to get your tech out there and you've got to get consumer engagement. And you can't manage that. That's just something that flies and goes. And what we're seeing is that individuals are taking our technology and working with it, and that's an incredibly thin, very, very, very long tail, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. I think as far as then how we are able to work with our partners is concerned, the simplicity of the QR code also is, from a partner point of view, incredibly simple for us as well. So we work with our partners, we have a developer studio, it's a simple content management system. As I said earlier, we have over 3,000 commercial partners that we're now working with across the world. And we give access to the developer studio. You simply go in and into the program, put your trigger image in and decide the digital overlay that you want to sit with that, and then press a button. It's as simple as that. So newspapers all over the world are just putting their content into the system.
NFC technology is really emerging in handsets from last year, so we don't quite have that long tail problem yet, just because smartphones and cameras have been up on devices for some time. But we see with NFC, certainly what we're planning is to kind of provide tools and capabilities to make consumers as a business create tags on things themselves. I mean, but right now the money's more from the operators and handset manufacturers who bring it to market. I think our perception is, yeah, that is what's happening in the industry, but we're trying our damnedest to kind of unlock that by providing tools, by working with the people bringing it to market to make it simpler. Because I think simple technology sometimes requires complicated solutions. I think the simpler it is as a consumer experience, the harder it is to kind of make it all kind of work. I mean, as you say, with petabytes of data behind what you're doing, but that's really nice and simple and looks amazing, but to get to the point where you are is a lot better.
The other decision that we want to control as much of the experience that happens to your application as possible to avoid poor usage, because we think that may potentially hamper the technology rather than aid its adoption and growth. So rather than offering a technology that can be all things to all people, we're focusing very specifically on marketing and media-only usage so that we can get that mass appreciation and awareness for how it works, and focusing on the content that's delivered rather than giving away the technology and then the content being poor. I think that's been a challenge with QR codes, that a lot of posters have put QR codes on and then web link them to just dreadful sites that aren't mobile optimized, and the consumer just thinks, what was the point of that? And it took so much time to do it. They think the whole technology suffered through a bad perception of it as a result. So as far as possible, we're looking to get the early adopters gratified as much as possible before we long tail it too much. And obviously we're a startup, we have startup constraints, we can't be all things to all people, hence our need to focus and control that experience as much as possible.
What we're trying to do is to open up APIs that allow for, let's say, a seamless connection between some of these, for example, augmented reality capabilities, so that literally the consumer can do something like take that, ping it, and instantly have their benefits assigned to, for example, a loyalty scheme or get a mobile voucher or something like that. That's our focus, not in terms. So we're not trying to get broad and wide and cover everything. We're just trying to open up necessary APIs that allow for ease of popping a benefit to somebody, if I can put it that way.